boy, where you watch? Look where you watch. Know where you watch. Choose the right thing to watch. And this enough to watch. Sticky Stucky Sweet TV with Keith Gag on Facebook and YouTube. And that enough to watch. The movie star fly take off from Pelpa Time TV, so that. Boom!
A big sound, a play a big tune.
Ja oli Emmanuel I boy. Ja Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. Well, Gideon go busting out them head again. So much oppression poor people face right now. Them crying out for freedom. Them crying out for free speech. Then said them want to stand up like them black liberators, like Malcolm X and Martin Luther. And the ancient monarchy will come pave the way, sir. Free up black people from it, tear down them fence, yeah. Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. Well, the Gideon go busting out them head. I listen, I the power of the Trinity. Give us the teaching of His Majesty, and we know war. Not every.
Blue, Mr. Gargan, blue. Blue till me dance up me toe.
Woman, you sexy from your born. Walkie, woman. You born sexy. You sexy from your born. Spin your roll, make them see the bumper. And no dumper. Walkie, woman. Woman, you sexy from your born. Walkie, woman. Me like how you walk. You just a walkie. And a talkie up. You back it up, cock it up, fling it up, ice it up. The thing pretty and buffy. Walkie, woman. You know sucky. You like when me shooby up. Walkie, woman. Me like when you sweaty and wetty. Just like when rain a fall off of your body like a raindrop. Walkie, woman. Me like when you wake up and you put on your makeup. Then you say you want a brace up, not tears up. Make me feel up. Then we kiss up, and the lips. Not on the split up. Yo, walkie, woman. Me like how you walk. You just a walkie, and a talkie up. Yo, the thing pretty and buffy. You know flappy, or sappy. Your skin smooth like a young baby body. That's why them a watchy, and a chatty. Woman, you sexy from your walkie. Yo, me like when you wake up and you put on your makeup. Then you say you want come brace up. Yo, make we kiss up, woman. You sexy from your and the lips, not on the split up. Yo, walkie. You just a walkie. Walkie, woman. Me like how you walk. Woman, you sexy from your band. You like when me draw the long gun and me stick you up. Walkie, just a pinty up. Way, walkie. Woman, you sexy from your band. 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 Yo, brother, mother man watch you know, down at the space. Everything you see man with you want some, you want peace, you want a draw. Stop wah and I go on like an ambulance. Wah. Yo, try don't go to prison, you know. Cause your body I go burn you. So make we burn them out down in this space. Two-wheel ambulance them calling. Down in this space. Down in this space. The two-wheel ambulance them calling. As me step in this space, I just like an ambulance siren. I ring in my ears, roll. Wow. I ring in my last years, roll. Wow. Listen, over this one. Biggie, and she. Some want a cigarette, some want two. Some want a lighter, some want a whistle, some want dancer. The one that say he wants some rum and chaser. Down in the space. And bring you on the money. You too beggy and shaggy. Down in the space. Down in the space. So make we burn them out. Down in the space. Like an ambulance siren, a ringing in me ears hole. Down in the space, man tough, man rough. Down in the space, a ringing in me blast in the ears hole. Down this up, up this up, over this up. I just go. And bring you on the money. Beggy and shaggy. Down in the space, man tough. Down in the space. Some want a cigarette, some want two, some want a lighter, some want a whistle, some want dancer. That one they say he wants some rum and chaser. I just so make we burn them out. Down in the space. I just like an ambulance siren, a ringing on me blast in the ears hole. I just a ringing on me ears hole. Down this up, up this up, over this up. Ringing on me ears hole. Two-wheel ambulance them calling. Down in the space, down in the space. Two-wheel ambulance, them calling. Some want a cigarette, some want two, some want a lighter, some want a whistle. A ringing on me blast in the ears. Two-wheel ambulance, them calling. Down in the space, down in the space. Two-wheel ambulance, them calling. Down this up. Over this one. Yes, people. A lot of two-wheel ambulance around. Lot of two-wheel ambulance around. Anywhere you go, them attack you. Yeah, man. I just spear. One. But I tell you, I just say it go still. But what I want to say right now, last time I tried to do a live. I see cat, you see animal, you see true me there. Man, like animal, I have to hold my cat and squeeze him by my ears with my finger, you know, make him learn, and make him just look for me like that. I try to squeeze him ears, you know. Because I do something yesterday, jump up on my rascal thing, run him away, and what him do? He mute my rascal thing, right? I never realize. So everything mute, because everything set up, you know. I hear everything from my headphone. Everything I come through my monitor, them good, the video, them and everything. But the sound, I'm not going through, no audio. So when I put down the fucking video, there's no rascal audio is there. You can't hear nothing. Somebody just like me waste my time. Not really waste my time, still, but you know, it don't make no sense. You do a video and you don't have no audio for hear people hear what you really say. Somebody talk, and not going through because of what? The cat just jump up on the rascal thing, run him off and him foot scratch the rascal thing and mute the rascal channel. What the voice I'm go through or the audio. I say, boy, look at that thing, man. Because I never realize that, you know. Cat move so fast, you know. So you don't realize them do nothing. And them so frisky. So when them rascal touch something, you don't realize. And boy, I tell you, say sometimes things happen for a wise per. Anyway, I delete that video there because I never know, say, well, then no voice wasn't there. No audio at all, just raw. And it looked like stupid. Because anyway, we was talking about hospital. So we see this brother come out, big man, look like a farmer and things like that. And we talk about duppy doctor, duppy nurse. duppy doctor, duppy nurse. I treat people at the hospital before the real doctor them turn up. And me look under me and say, the brother I look like him drunk. And you know, so well, and you have a lot of people that's come on TikTok with us. Get joke, but sometimes you hear some things and when you look into it, there's logic there. Because I don't just listen to it and dash it and forget about it. Me go back and think about it. And him talk some things where really make some good sense. Sound like a joke before, but after you analyze it, because people have to analyze things, you know, and you listen it, dissect it and you know, so you can't say, boy, that man all sound like him did mad. It's just like L.A. Lewis, you know. L.A. Lewis talk a lot of bullshit sometimes, but he talk a lot of sense a lot of the time. You have to give him that. So you have to listen the argument. Because what this brother is saying, you know, don't sick, keep healthy, don't go to the hospital, because there's no hospital there. And we call that slaughterhouse long time. We are call that slaughterhouse long slaughter time, yeah? So you must say, don't sick, eat good, look after yourself, don't try to go to the hospital. And that is so correct, factual. And I say that long time. So that's why I say, boy, the reason why I'm not at Jamaica, I live at Jamaica most of the time, yeah, I just because that one issue, you know, health service, because it's not good. Because I see a lot of people who go down at Jamaica, some as returning resident, some as just people go and come, as something happen to them, and them lose them 3 points through the hospital system, because we can see it loud and clear. We can see it loud and clear. There's no equipment. Hospital are leak. People are sitting in a corridor. People up on cardboard, all them rasta in a hospital. You have chink and all them things are public. All that, everything mash up at Jamaica, you know. The police station, them, everything are rotten down. Where, what's going on? So what this brother I talk about, him onto something. I remember, you know, we have said a long time, it's like a demonic spirit or something take over Jamaica, especially from Andrew Wallace coming to power. Because I remember, you know, them deal with Wobia, them deal with witchcraft from Siago time. Everybody know that documented. Yeah, so them things that them do in a revival and all these things. Set table. We see Babs the Grange do it the other day. And them do it openly. Them now hide from a longer time. That is the party where them is. So that's why them come out and say, well then, yo, want to legalize Wobia, you know. Imagine that a government are going to come with them shit there. And make it clear. That's why Andrew Wallace can go to India, go kiss wall and all them things there. You have the next one there, Anne-Marie Val, this guy what? One place down, where the place name? I don't remember, but all of them believe in them things there. Witchcraft. Bobby Mantique come out and say, you know, him uncle, a Wobia man, when he was security, Minister of Security. Remember that? So we talk about the hospital now. As far as it's how the hospital, them people, you know, them not care when people dead, you know, because that's why them set up, you know, imagine the government minister them have funeral home and a cover. And when the people dead at the hospital, they make sure to them going up for them funeral home. So that means it pay them. So they don't give a shit about poor people. Because when them dead, them laugh, you know, because once the body go for them funeral home, and that them a try to do. And when people don't want to go there, so people live near public where you can't get funeral home, and they make sure so they can't go where up in a Christopherton, in a Spanish Town area. All them things there, you know, exploitation, you know. Yeah, man. Exploitation to poor people. Yeah, man. Seriously. We look on them things there. So instead of fix the hospital and get the bed them and the equipment them, they make it be a rascal, seeing all the while. I talk about a drill is how much million when you can get the drill for some $1,000. All them things there, everything is corruption. So when this man come out and talk about duppy in the hospital and a duppy nurse and duppy doctor and a lot of things when matter about them things that were going on in Jamaica, the accident were going on and the type of things that were going on, people were going missing. It's not, you know, it's not normal. It's not normal. Now, sir, about 5 vehicles missing run off a cliff. When I say cliff, you know, off a bridge. One just happened at St. Thomas 1 day ago. 2 people dead, and then them judge 2 more girls. And when it bring them up from down the blood clot precipice and put them and put her out there like that, and just drop like that. She breathless. I don't know if she not dead, so she not gonna make it. I would like she make it, but boy, to all me see her, so you know, to be truthful, about 5 of them things that people run off of the road. These are not normal accidents, you know. And I like say the people lick up and nothing, you know. They run off of the road and gone over precipice. So some little thing are go on from other day. And from a long time as well, but it pick up other day. You have youth are get missing, but they can't find them. A lot of rascals waiting are go on. And that to me, when a man talk like this, and you check say, well, you're going to laugh and say, well, then, oh, I'm an idiot. No, I don't look on it that way there. You look at what go on within the country and see if it's normal. You have a man a sex off him daughter. And video it. And I tell her, say, upon the video, somebody have video it. She better than her mother. She perform better than her mother. Little 14-year-old daughter. And then him turn around and kill her and bury her. I tell you, you know. What you call that now? Them things that can't normal? Me don't know. I don't know if them things can't normal, you know. So some things are going on at Jamaica to rascal, man. It's more than rascal at the ordinary. I don't really believe in them things they're too tough, you know, but I know that them things there, because we have watch movies and we know about these things. And things can be, but you have now. When it's the government that deal with that, because look, see them win the election, so them thief the election, and them go and say, well then everything is okay, normal. And you look like they say, well then, them have some demonic rascal spell upon the PMP. Because as far as me see, the PMP is so quiet, like nothing no go on. Remember you know, the other day when the PMP them are campaign, you know, everybody have burn some fire, you know. Wicked fire, you know, all of them, you know. Come out and blast the fucking labor right them, you know. And then we get scared and people are listen. Especially Blood and Fire song there. So everything was going on to victory. And all of a sudden, the election run. And it's like it's coming like a fair election run. When it's a rascal bogus election, a fraudulent election. And everybody see the evidence, everybody see what go on and know. And like I said, nobody have make up nothing. Right? And also this election was stolen. And so when we come on this now, I'm going to say, well then, some spell upon the PMP, why them backing down like that and talk about them now go really challenge nothing. That is must be science, that is must be something. And that me I say, Nobody care. Me say me not really believe in them things there. But me now go say well then believe kill and believe cure. You have to be a realist and you can be a skeptic sometimes, right? So they all both work together. But believe you me, things go on. As a youth, me I grow up, they say the people with big foot, them call it jackfruit foot. And at the end of the day, oh me I hear the person never born with the foot like that. So when them things they have to can believe so well, then them things they can work, people can give big foot. So we know so them things are there. But then there's something we really worry about because we can always kick down them things there sometime. But you have to talk it when you know so well then you can see it up in the country. Because the demonic spell what me see, where Andrew have, especially him, it's not a it just stop yourself. It's very big. It's very rascal big. People don't realize that, Because he must have that fucking thing. That's why he can't get away. Look much things this brother get away with. I want to carry all him own government got court. That is something more than an ordinary brother. Nobody now tell me nothing. No, me just a see the rascal thing. Because if the PMP them can so crucial and brutal in the election campaign, where you can say, well, everybody have fire for every cylinder. And now them rascal selection stolen and them so quiet. Them so quiet. Till them all shake the people them and hold them and embrace them like nothing go on. Like it's a fair election run. When them know say it's a fair because Andrew let's lose him seat, And look how the smooth out. The court said then I go bring it you never go no further. So that means say that's a heavy power that again, So this man have the power over everything. Him get away with everything. Right? If it was the other way around, you think the Labour right is so quiet? They're not kicking up a rampus to right head. If it was the other way around. Look on Donald Trump. All when Donald Trump know him lose election, him say thief it. And up to today, you see that's how you fight fire with fire. That's how our opposition is supposed to really behave. Yeah, man. That's how our opposition is to really behave. You can't be so quiet, man. Me not see nothing going on. Nobody, it's like them comfortable with it. Like them wave a white flag. That's why I have to admire Donald Trump, Them man lose election. Him lose election to Biden. Comfortable. And him still say that thief election up to today day. The man make it be a big thing. I think Andrew going to take something on the film book as well. But the leader of the National PMP party just really a sleepwalk now compared to what them are campaign another day. And as a real PMP, me not like it. And me have to talk. Yeah, man. When I squeeze up nothing, you call it, yo, me tell you something, man. Constructive criticism is something where people have to allow themselves to utter out, Nobody rascal tone the line with nobody and follow nobody. Cause we can't bother with that. All right, me I lick out from now. Cause me I lick out, but cause me not see nothing go on, People are too quiet, man. And just like get away with things. As far as me see. Yeah. Juliet Wallace should never go back to be the speaker. And the PMP them take it easy. They was leaking out in the last time when they had 14 seat. And that's the reason why Andrew walked out of Parliament, because he never liked the truth, right? And from the see the opposition now play the game it was supposed to play. If it was the GLP, they're going to play it a different way. If it was Donald Trump, they're going to play it a different way. Well, most politicians still. So I don't know what's going on. I just don't know what's going on. And it can agree with me to the core, because when you have your party, you say, well, and people are so tight-lipped, like they have nothing of them leave, like what they used to do just 3 weeks ago. What's going on? What going on? I don't know. I don't know what going on, you know. The opportunity is there now. 28. So I want to double up in the raw slot amount. 28. I want to still make that woman allowed to be the speaker when they know what going on. I want to protest and walk out and start the fucking bangarang. If it was flood clot labor right, they're going to do that. They're not doing more than that. They're not yo, it's like going to be an eruption. Yeah, man, you think that's going to happen? That's one thing when I see them do and then just go soft and again. Remember, you know, them in a call for you, so well, and it never right. That's what caused Andrew Wallace to walk out. All right, them are 14. Labour Party have a big majority. So you have to just watch them. Now, a different thing now. I want to still Rascal second for that. Everybody just second for that. What kind of opposition is supposed to really. So we want to let the people them out there to do. We're out there, we don't know so much. A lot of people are ball, you know. But because they don't have a platform to come out, but you know, a lot of people are ball. I'm going to play a video as well where you can hear the people and the voice of people think will come out. Yeah, man. But I don't know how to go on. So that's why I'm saying the whole thing, you know, is like, you know, some demonic rascal thing are going on in Jamaica, yeah, man. But now tell me that. Coming from the upper, the politician them, and them around the country, they know how to put a spell on people and do things. And remember, you know, and them say they want to legalize Wobia, you know. So they find joy in it. They find, yeah. So all the things that are going on in Jamaica, the deaths them and the fucking things that are going on. Me never see rascal them things happen in Jamaica. Brutal thing go on. But boy, some things are going on, so now me don't understand. Especially under Andrew Wallace led government. People are rascal shoot brother and sister. And bury them in a shallow grave. Under Andrew Wallace, some brutal fucking thing going on under Andrew Wallace, you know, and the things is, that to me is not normal. I know normal things them there. Them things are things where definitely a spell is there. Because the people them dwelling at that, you know. From Siago days, that's what them do. Deal with Wobia, deal with revival and all these things. Yeah, man, that labor right do deal with. And that's something I hide. But now Andrew Wallace take it to a far heights. Because he's a dictator. So he will do anything to survive. And then he have the heart to come call upon Jesus. Let me say them people, you know, if God was like man still, you know. But God is not like man. God is not like man, and that's all it is. But if God was like man, yo. One thing me just vex by, you know, how the opposition so quiet, you know. Them not doing nothing, brother. Them are you can rascal distant politics. Now I go reach nobody, make no reach nowhere because you have now. That means say to only sit and go here say, you know, if you don't have a early election, something happen, then members say PMP doom, you know. PMP can't win back an election again, you know. Until, and at that Andrew set out him plan. Him set out him plan, and it look like it working from them time there so far. And now the PMP is stronger. Look like it, and look like them now make him a get with it. Because we are going to watch what go on, you know. Yo, look what go on. Andrew scraped through 2016. Just scraped through, you know, one seat, you know. Just scraped through. And that one seat when win. I remember, you know, Andrew Wallace now win the leadership election with Alisha clean, you know. I rob him rabbit, you know. Andrew Stevens talk what happened with him and Rhoda Crawford, right? So that alone, that's all. So he end up on a plan. Him just, well, I mean, I tell you, you know. Him just scraped through by one seat, 2016. And him know, say, well, then, that now going away, you know, because him have a plan what they want to do. Because him know, say, well, then, you know, if you never do what him do, you know. So what the brother do? So this is something I'm trying to say. This is that type of thing where it's a demonic rascal type of fucking shit that go on. Yeah, man. And it works so far. 2020, in our COVID, where nobody in them right mind, and no government, responsible government in them right mind, couldn't do that and get away with it. Couldn't do that and get away with it. To call an election a COVID. Because Andrew Wallace do it and him get away with it. Him do it and him get away with it. And look what happened from that. Look what happened from that. Because of planting. So PMP was sleeping. And it come back to the thing when I talk about all the while. All the while. Because I'm not afraid for talking. I just talk. Because when you say I'm free and fear, you just start the things and when you see it personally. Because Andrew Wallace tricked them in the COVID. Call election. When no responsible government should never do that. Could never happen in England, could never happen in America. No, man. We're hungry in Jamaica. And the thing what the PMP them do, they go and contest it, make it worse. So what them do by contesting it, giving Andrew Wallace a bigger key. Yeah, because that them give him. And the reason I said that them give him, so it lead up to here. This is what it lead up to, you know. Them still lose election, but them still win. But if them never contest election, PMP would be in power today. Because Andrew Wallace could never win back. Because he not do so much damage. But because PMP help him along by not using the strategy we're supposed to have as a political machine. Where all the good advisors them there. Just don't contest election 2020 and everything will be okay now. Andrew Wallace will not get where the duck get. But in try something, I want to allow him to get away with it. By following him, they're going to contest election. We don't have a chance. We should not do it. We should never do it. That song says we should never do that. Should never do that. We should never do that. Yeah, we should never do that, PMP. So that put him back in a one he's right now by contesting that election. I mean, I thought that from so long. I mean, easy to, but when I come and I thought now, I have to bring it back in. Because I saw it come back in, the facts. Because when I say I go on, them can say the fourth term loading. And you can't have no skepticism about that. You have to say, yeah, you can't see it loading too. as a PMP. Yeah, because if them can't keep election so brawling, so the next 5 years what go happen? Technology go more improve, like the Pegasus and all them things from Israel. So them going to do it and them going to get away the same way, because if them can do this one as so plain, next time them going to go more slicker. So that me I look on, you know. Is that I'm looking on. If them can't do it so brawling a broad daylight, Andrew lose all them fucking seat. And Buchanan, next thing again, I see the PMP them must support the brother the Buchanan run against him. They're supposed to support him more on the traffic, but look like everybody just low it. And then look at them just go in and meeting and say, let's drop it. What go on? I look deeper than a lot of people, you know. Because I don't understand. I don't understand. But, you know, so them a ball and a watch it. Them a lick watch it. Them a fence off the fucking place. So go put up hotel there. So the poor people don't know where if you're going to them brass clad vote them in another day or buy the vote. You know, pussy them, you know, suffer, man. You know, suffer. Yeah. You know, suffer. Simple as that. May I tell you, you know. May I tell you, these fast people, these people, every day I just get up, it's like me I really have some rascal hangover before I go on other day and things like that, you know. But, and the reason why the hangover so strong, you know, is because the PMP them not fight. If them not fight, me not go talk like this. I not say yes, I not something to talk about. But then just quiet. Like Andrew, let's quiet them in the house of part. You know what I'm saying? That judge, you know, the head of the IC, what name the retired judge, what name Panton, I don't remember his name, but him, when him do him summon up in the parliament the last time, the man said he don't want no water from the parliament to drink. Him can't own water. And him talking as a joke, but the man is a rascal, smart man. Remember, you go in the parliament, you have fresh water and things like that. The man said no one know nothing from this parliament if you drink. He make sure they carry own water in his bag. And people think him so that I think it's a joke business. But you know, because him know what go on as a judge, ex-judge. So well then, these people deal with evil. And him know him I say. So the them in the parliament, them rascal, I don't know what them get or what kind of rascal hold them up on them. So everybody just freeze. Like when a rascal freeze up and want the frost. Yo, me don't know what go on. Me don't know what go on, you know. And me vex, you fuck. It burn me. It burn me, you fuck. Everything bad, man. Because sometimes, believe you me, come take this thing serious, you know. Because I want better for Jamaica. Because what we say I go on, what did the road them fix that day and people are running. You say the road fix again? Yo. When you say the road fix again? No, man, the road not fix again. Yo. Me don't know, but anyway, well, let's hear my farmer man I say. Because boy, it's not really rascal pretty. We hear the farmer man I say, because the man I talk some things and some people might say, well, because I check a joke thing I talk about, you know. Then I go back and think. Because I not just throw an argument, you know. And I say what I talk about. Because the amount of demonic thing we're going to Jamaica right now, people are dead left, right, and center. I run off a cliff. People are getting missing. Yo, there's so much, man. There's so much. We hear Papa say. Hold on the people. So I go on so. See what's going on here.
Breaking news, hospital, breaking news, you know, loving yourself where God give you know, feeding yourself good, and no child fi sick out, and go to hospital. You know, remember me I tell you, know, breaking news. Did you know, said Duppy, I travel from hospital to hospital in Jamaica. God Almighty, breaking news, people, breaking news. Me and my good friend and he sick out, and go hospital, up a town there, and when he look, he did there, and check say, a dream him a dream, but a reality, he see one doctor, one nurse come to him and tell him say he ready to go in an operation room. And then one of them woman decide that we a spiritual lady, get up and start spinning roll and attack all type of thing and I rebuke him. And so my friend finds say a Duppy did come to him. And the Duppy I tell you woman say everybody will come at hospital before them go in a theater, them make sure operate upon them first before the real doctor go operate upon them. Good God Almighty people, me I beg you no do, no try sick and go no hospital. Duppy in a hospital, them a Jamaica move from hospital to hospital. You know no sick, fi go no hospital. Breaking news, people, breaking news. The Duppy tell you woman say he operate upon the patient them before the real doctor go operate upon them. So everybody way he Duppy operate upon and them go in a theater, they no come out alive. Because he operate upon them before the real doctor and nurse operate upon them. Good God Almighty.
And that's so you can say, boy, a lot of people are going to hospital still, you know. And for some minor little thing, you know. What we see happen from other day, you know. Even Claudette daughter, one of them, you know. You know what I mean? Look how much Rasla kid, they have Bashi kid, that is chronic law manager, daughter. Female little baby just dead like that. A little youth again, go to some on him foot and him gone, you know, come out, boy, I tell you, you know. So, there are other people who go hospital with some minor little thing, you know. I don't make it out. So when that's why I come back and I say, hear this brother talk this, and I say, what am I say? But after I go back and talk and listen it and think about it, I've come back to a different conclusion. I know say well then sometimes I hear some people that talk some things sound foolish, but it's true. Because when I say no, first I say don't, and that's the real thing. Don't try get sick. Eat all kind of fuckery. And because I like say Jamaica a place where you can get. And I like one time, you know, get through, you have one doctor for all 100 people. How that can work, I don't know. Right? So I want serious situation I'm say go on. People are going to hospital, not coming out. Look at the condition of the hospital, them short a nurse, them short a doctor. So what them doing? Them just juggling. The only place them who have doctor and nurse is the private hospital them. Because them are different Kekla fish completely. Them are private people. Them get them good pay too. Better than the public fucking people them. That's why them are runway. And them can't get employed. Them people are in a private rascal facility, you know. Them recruit them own doctors and nurses, you know. Because there's a money making thing. Poor people can't go rascal you know. And them hospitals still suck out money from the public hospital. Because when if you get an X-ray, the public hospital don't have nothing like that. The government has a run hospital. They must be sent it to somewhere at the private. So you see them make money all both ways. You have to pay 100,000 or something for certain things, 60,000. But people have money for you see compared to how public supposed to be running. So that's that me I look upon, you know. I just that me I look on right now. So it's kind of really shaky. And this man here talk some things where we look on it and me I say, well then, yeah man, we know say well then something there in Jamaica right now. I remember and the first thing that go happen. Remember Port Royal? Look where happened to Port Royal. And them said that is the place, the evil rascal place. One of the most evil places in Jamaica. We come on them type of rascal wickedness. And to come back. So when you have two people like Andrew Wallace and his wife around a country, and you can see what them cut out and what them a do, because just enriching them and enriching themselves, She's the speaker of the house, and she have built all these big apartments, right? You must be a money she got, $800 million apartment in the complex she have built, Where she get that money? And they want to destroy the IC little by little. And then them try, and me not see fucking PMP, yo. Me not know. But anyway, we'll play back Palmer Man again.
I tell what this is going on in our country. Duppy in a hospital. When people look and you're sick and you lie down and you go look now and see one doctor come to you with trumpet, you check see a real doctor. When you take a stack of blasted duppy doctor, good God Almighty, no sick and go in a hospital, take care of yourself, love yourself, love
This
God.
is the comedy.
No sick out at all, if you no sick out and go hospital, was if you no go take operation, a blasted duppy doctor, a operate pan, so you not go dead.
The woman them a wear tight pants and
breaking news, people, breaking news. No make no duppy gain no pill, no bad injection, and can no go theater go operate pan, breaking news, hospital, break.
Yeah man, when I talk about things them sound funny, but to me, a lot of truth in a way I talk about. Yeah man, a lot of truth in a way I talk about. Remember, you have a youth of August town where Kino a support our family kind of poor and things like that. Right on the river head there, so anybody who watch Kino will know me I talk about. Anyway, me look on a thing yesterday as well. Where the brother is, him have diabetic. Him diabetic. And the last time when we see them record him, on a video, he was weak out, sick in the bed and couldn't and they might tell him to go to the hospital. Because the hospital just up the road there, you see. He must say he don't want to go. So him get some sweet and balance back him sugar. But him was sore. Because diabetes are getting little thing, break out, but him was sore. Him go to the hospital because he hardly can't walk. He walk on a crutch to get some, you know what I mean? And what really up now? A nurse, and if a nurse doctor or whatever, but she's not a senior, go take, but him go sign, him should never sign that still. If brother him say he should never sign it, he should never make them do it. The woman go convince him, take it upon herself, and him sign the thing now as consent. Then she got a knife and I dig out the man's foot after him actually have a diabetes problem already, where, say, well, then cut not really agree with people with diabetes. And so she look for pus, we squeeze out. If you don't see the pus on this outside, on the skin at the bottom, you're supposed to feel it and feel of your spot. You're saying pus or whatever, to squeeze out. You can't just take it upon yourself and I cut out the thing and I look for pus to squeeze out till it reaches all the man ankle bone. And when the senior doctor come, he might tell her, say, she should never do it. It's a wrong thing she do. So she take up something upon herself and do that. Only poor people them think they can't happen to still, you know. Cause you know any slot, them people get sued you fuck. The individual, the hospital, them think they couldn't happen in foreign. And no civilized country. So right now, put back the dressing on it now. What go up now? When that go get for ill, a man with diabetic problem, where a nurse go really go, think I look for ill, and she go take a knife. Okay, you are cut out something for you look for pus inside. Your common sense is supposed to show it well and nothing can work like that. You're supposed to, if the pus is, and you put this and the pus is up here so, and down here, and it will be sore and swelling. You're supposed to squeeze around it like that and see if the same thing will come out, right? But you can't go take knife and cut. We are cut in the man's skin. So that to me now is living duppy nurse or duppy doctor. So that is a duppy. So you have them bracelet in living and you have them spiritually. So I believe what the brother say. I don't care what the body want to say. Because sometimes we see it happen. Jamaica full up of demons right now. And that around Jamaica. That's why so much people are dead. That turn over in a car, accident are going, a lot of shit are going. It's just unbelievable. Right? Yeah. The amount of fire when I see go on since other day. People was burned down. No rascal at fire brigade. Fire brigade for out on the fire, or cool on the fire. Especially in some rural area as well. That make it worse. You see fire down Maxwell Avenue, right from my corner there so. Out of Granny Base there so. And the fire unit just up the road off a tree. Just up the road. And it take over an hour to reach them there so. And when them come, there's no water. The water will come out of the hose. Right. And them people are make them people are just a raid and do them things, and then when it happen on them talk and them now come out and do nothing and make them people get with them things. Two little idiot. I call them that, you know. Because the idiot who don't want to really say them want to represent people to make them life better as politician, and then nothing like that, you know, go in there for yourself, for thief, rob and steal. Right? Imagine that, and be a face with it. Be a face with it. Play this money again, yeah, man, because that story I'm kind of really, yo. Yeah, man, you have the duppy doctor and spiritual shit that go on in the hospital, them here. This man not the facts. Because, as I'm saying, you know, you have the minister, them have them funeral home. So the more debt them get, and the more rascal money for them, you know. Because that them dead for, you know. The more debt them get, and the more money. But I don't know how to go on, but very, very sticky.
Using no love in yourself where God give you know, feeding yourself good and no try to sick out and go to hospital. You know, remember me I tell you, know, breaking news. Did you know said duppy I travel from hospital to hospital in Jamaica? God Almighty, breaking news, people, breaking news. Me and my good friend and he sick out and go to hospital up a town there. And when he look, he did it and check say, a dream him a dream. But a reality, you see one doctor, one nurse come to him and tell him, say, he ready to go in an operation room. And then one of them woman decide that we are spiritual lady, get up and start spinning roll and attack all type of thing and I rebuke him. And so my friend finds say a duppy did come to him. And the duppy I tell you woman say, everybody will come at hospital before them go in a theater, them make sure operate upon them first before the real doctor go operate upon them. Good God Almighty people, me I beg you no do, no try sick and go no hospital. Duppy in a hospital, them a Jamaica move from hospital to hospital. You know no sick, if you go no hospital, breaking news people, breaking news. The duppy tell you woman say, he operate upon the patient them before the real doctor go operate on them. So everybody way he duppy operate on and them go in a theater, they no come out alive. Because he operate on them before the real doctor and nurse operate on them. Good God Almighty, what is going on in our country? Duppy in a hospital. But people look and you're sick and you lie down and you go look now and see one doctor come to you with trumpet. You check see a real doctor.
You have to take bad thing and make love, you know, now, sir. But it sounds funny. But to me, it can be true. I'm a realist, and also you have to have some skeptic about things sometime. If you don't do that, you can't wrestle, go through in a life. Else you're gonna wrestle, have some stumbling block. Because you will take things them just like how those people who take it and shout out shower and now them turn on a ball. But we not see nothing yet. Lots more to come. Yeah man. Lot more to come.
When you take a stack of blasted duppy doctor, good God Almighty, you no sick and go in the hospital, you no take care of yourself, love yourself. Love God, put God first and trust God. You know, sick out at all, if you know sick out and go hospital. Was if you never take operation, a blasted duppy doctor, a operate pan, you know, saying I go dead. Breaking news to backside. Breaking news, people, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. No make no duppy gain on no pill, no bad injection, and can no go theater go operate pan, you know. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, people.
Yes, breaking news, sir. Breaking news. I agree with you upon that. Because pay evil at Jamaica. And it's no joke about that. Me no know. And it's caused by the labor right them, because they believe in that. And that's the facts truth. Who don't like it, can bite it. Yeah man, from Siago days, people taught them things every day. And people know them. But your brother used to name a water, up a beef, up a thing there. Yeah, man, people know them things, man. Them people deal with revival. And from a longer time. That either them things that used to be people like Pernell Charles, you know. Babsy Grange. Desmond Mackenzie. Right? And Ed Bartley. Them the people, I truly know. No. Anyway, people, back in a second. Go look at the next video.
Woman, you sexy from your born. Walkie, woman. You born sexy. You sexy from your born. Spin your hole, make them see the bumper. I no dumper. Walkie, woman. Woman, you sexy from your born. Walkie, woman. Me like how you walk. You just a walkie. And a talkie up. You back it up, cock it up, fling it up, ice it up. The thing pretty and buffy. Walkie, woman. You know sucky. You like when me shooby up. Walkie, woman. Me like when you sweaty and wetty. Just like when rain a fall off of your body like a raindrop. Walkie, woman. Me like when you wake up and you put on your makeup. Then you say you want to brace up, not tears up. Make me feel up. Then we kiss up, and the lips. That and the split up. Yo, walkie, woman. Me like how you walk. You just a walkie, and a talkie up. Yo, the thing pretty and buffy. You know floppy, or sappy. Your skin smooth like a young baby body. That's why them a watchy, and a chatty. Woman, you sexy from walkie. Yo, me like when you wake up and you put on your makeup. Then you say you want come brace up. Yo, make we kiss up, woman. You sexy from your and the lips, not
and they split up. Yo, walkie. You just a walkie. Walkie, woman. Me like how you walk. Woman, you sexy from your band. You like when me draw the long gun and me stick you up. Walkie, just a pinty up. Whoa, walkie. Woman, you sexy from your band. Woman, you sexy from your band. Sexy from your band. Yeah, man. So, right about now again, this lady I talk some things, one of my things, when me talk up as well. So, I have to really try to embrace them type of argument, you know. Them not type of argument. Because you see, when I'm talking and I'm alone, you know, a lot of people out there, so ordinary people on the ground. And that woman is a woman where ordinary woman, but she have sense. She have more than common sense. And she intelligent as well, what she talk about. And yeah, you just put it on out there. Cause what we say I go on, I don't know what I go on, to be truthful. I don't know what's going on with the PMP them, you know. Labour right them not under no pressure. And a lot of things there for people come out on them pan. And then it's just a slide way. It's a slide away. I don't know what I go on. Anyway, we hear that lady here because trust me. And a rascal joke.
You don't know safety for that person, you know who that would be. That's true. And me talk to you, me tell you no. You see what you do? You don't make your man use up your man them, your law man them in a tight pants. Me tell you, then new law man in a tight pants, I show them I say. You understand me? How to make your man use up your law man them in a tight pants and the people then come out and to ensure so them a put out the man. I want to make certain say, you get the vote and make your man take your law man them in a tight pants, take them away and destroy them. Eh? Uno too relax, man. Uno sleep too much and now wake up all the people and wake up food uno still fast asleep. Eh? You think say two man in a plain clothes can't go there so go turn up? Eh? Uno have to get back each polling station and have 2-3 vehicles same way. You understand what I say? The man utilize every angle where he can get and the man make certain say him know say I want new strategy my use for one of the thief. You not see how long. From the blood clean poll start to count. Eh? From the poll start count. They say Labour right there 33. And it never change.
Yeah.
Now it can't go so. That have to be a plan one. It never change. And you know wake up and smell like the coffee there. Eh? Yes, the people them put in the vote. And we make them take the people them vote and go destroy them. Make them take the people them vote and go destroy them. Eh? Everybody a jump up and run up and down. And no see what a man do. Nobody can write one resume again, you know. Can no work no, they no way. The man no look no work and set up no way for no young people or old somebody write one resume, you know. When you look at them a bush here, look on the roadside. Roadside, you know. And I hit them a haul up and down and bike and carry, you know. And then look on a youth, you know. And say you see the money, yeah. Me want if you clean up the road, you know. Them a give them to go drink rum and boom. Rum and boom. And after rum and boom, 5-year time again. Before they see them to get no more rum and boom. Eh? What kind of nation this way, Bill, man?
True.
Eh? And me say people they come out for PNP. I don't know say people they come out for PNP. The man lose all his seats. You never ever see nowhere in Jamaica history the Prime Minister seat give that the trouble take so long to count off, to present itself.
Yeah, man, when I talk facts, not fax machine, because you up now. And that me I talk about from the PNP, the PNP I do the campaign and come out strong, you know. Me always say to myself, say, well then, you know, because me see what's going on, you know. Because they might look on one thing, say, well then, all right, they might end of the poll. The momentum was so strong for the PNP, and we can't see it. We can't feel it. So the people, so we, them all right, them checks say, well then, okay, that is enough. No. That can't be enough. We have to be vigilant. Boy, let me tell you something, man. What can because them too relax. Them too relax, you know, because you see, what me I say, you know, they might can't afford the amount of overseas, people overseas for overseas election, right? So what them gonna do? Them should not do that long time. I recruit people to fill that space. Get some cheap camera because remember, you know, you have some little camera like this, you know, where you can pin on for your shirt, and the camera there is so good, you know, capture everything, you know. Yeah, non-stop you can just record with that, and you put it on your and get out the video them. Those are evidence, you know. So you have these people, you know, have to get them from foreign to come, you know, overseas election. Use the one Jamaican them. And PMP, they will do it for free. Once you provide, who have transport, you provide transport for them. And money so them can reach to all the country place them. And all like in a St. Mary, we go on, where you see go on, where police are driving with ballot box and things like that. And the girl have video it and a ball out. And even them things there, Mark Gold and them go quiet pan. PMP them go quiet pan. It was labor right. They don't have that. The video alone with the girl a ball out. That is a big evidence for them. PMP just drop it. So if they have these people, overseers, from Jamaica, woman and man, young people, who want to do that for them party and for the country, send them out there as an undercover. So them can have them phone them on and then camera them on the same way. But them have video two-way. You have one, cause you have your phone and your camera in case you get somebody interrupt you. Go down and box out the camera because suddenly labor rights there. Police do it too. Because police are on them side. So at least, and this is the way it come in nice and good to, you know. You see when you have your camera, your phone at that video, and police really try to interact with you, to try to take away your camera or your phone or box it out or do something, then the backup camera you're gonna have, that gonna make it with more evidence, because them not gonna know you have a next camera, because you're undercover, right? So that gonna rascal recording what them just do. So all them things are gonna be evidence a pile up. Them should do that in every voting constituency. Have somebody there with this fucking hidden camera and both camera people can see. So you record two-way. And you know see what come out. But people not do that. Them people say, well then, whatever, you don't want to talk the right thing. Because me talk about it the other day. I'm glad that's why I play that video too. I'm glad people see someone that talk the same thing we talk, you know, from a longer time. So then people are supposed to have these people because you know get the amount of foreigners watchdog to come down. Use the one people in Jamaica, brother. All you have to do is get the equipment, get the tool, and give them for work. If you buy them camera by in a bulk, you get them cheap on Amazon. We can't afford that. We can't more than afford that. But what? We're not bother to do that. Because what, when common sense are there, the advisor not advising the right way. That it, we should do, and that me I say, them people are supposed to do long time, but they never do nothing like that. The only people who say, that girl who video that thing at St. Mary, it was an ordinary girl, you know, and she not talk, you know. So well then, you know, for me I tell you, you know. In that rascal case, you know, we shouldn't have a car, follow them, and see where them are go with the thing them. All them things there, you know. Those are detective work. Those are real thing. That girl I run with the camera and I said, look, see the police them go with the box there. And a video and a ball out right there. We shouldn't have a car. PM shouldn't have a car there, so, and follow them. Yeah. Well, I mean, I know, But, it's kind of really sticky. Kind of damn well sticky. Because I don't know why PMP never do, and that's something where people, even some little, all right, if me can't think about that from so long and I talk about them things there. And this a woman that come out that are the same thing. Ordinary people. Only a politician in a politics, I know how politics run. I only know what this guy can do unless you just let him up at the hook. I must know say Andrew Wallace or crook, he may do anything. Just like the public know that. The ordinary public know that. So why would you never know that? When you take it for granted like that, I met the man TV election in the broad daylight. He lose all him seat. I want to go no further with it. First, you come out in a press conference and say, well, then, we're not going to contest no the election, them, and make it, yo. But anyway, you know what? I just got to talk my mind when me see it. When me see no work, me talk, what I do. But when me see no quiet like this, and when me see the truth we talk, and when me hear people say the same thing, when me I say, me I go play it, and me could know say it makes sense. You have a lot of die-hearted, now go agree, because die-hearted, just like labor right, you have die-hearted. So when the brass lad, when the party do wrong, them still have to have up low that and low that. Don't pull out moving the bomb. Low what? Low what? You have to be open and clear. And if I don't want to talk about low, when there's not no more PMP more than me. And even like this woman here. Yeah. Continue.
Uno give the man time with the tight pants. Me not even know what them are. Cause remember say once upon a time, I did Labour Party style to take any man where they want to take and dress up. Dress them up in a police clothes and say them a police. So I don't even want to accuse police because I don't know if I him get the uniform and dress them. Because uno know how his situation set. Uno know how he set and still make him man using teeth in craft and craft uno. Still make him man using craft and craft uno.
Yeah.
Uno fi pay attention man and take things serious. The people them alone can't do it. Uno ahead of the system. Uno fi learn how to defend the system. Defend the system and the people then defend uno, defend them back.
Yeah.
Because the people then come out of their yard, come out of their bed, come out of their comfort zone and then vote for uno.
Yeah, support uno too.
Then vote for uno.
And support.
You understand me? Look how much vote. For Roger Clark dead, a Westmoreland the first business about vote. Nobody not even expects to do it going. And the people then decide that they're tired of this in our country. And they really sit down and make the people then come out, turn up in the sun, wait lengthy hours in our line, and then on the left, the tight pants gunman them. If you gone with the people in ballot box. Don't know if you do better, man. Me not sorry for you, Me not sorry for you. The man develop, they have technical everything. I buy man, I buy time. Buy them, I buy time. If you do what they feel, if you go do with the ballot them. And uno can't see that. All the people then there are ball out for hell. The man them a take with them box. Them a this, them a that. Uno still not have.
Yeah, that's true, man. People is fox, It's the fox is the fox, People can, the truth always be a pen, A pen people, And if truth they got a pen, no matter you be a PMP, you can't say that and you're afraid to talk. Afraid to talk, afraid for who? It's just like when me beat Andrew Wallace, left, right, and center. Come and do the wrong thing. So why me not go rascal talk when me see the right with the PMP with my party? I do. Because they shouldn't have observers upon the rascal ground. Them want observers. Because what Andrew Wallace do, as well as someone I say, see enough of them rascal people just like police. They want no police. A bad man them. That's what labor right. This is the nastiness where labor right keep up. You check them out. All them things the PMP should be checking out too. Yeah, man. These are weird. When you can't check it, one knows them are not police. Some of them is just security. Dress up like police. Labour Party recruit them for this. So them have all the tactics plan out, you know. Because PMP have the election win in the bag. And GLP no say them have it in the bag as well. But them now go rascal give up on that like that. Them find a plan B. Yeah man, them have the plan B ready and then them use the plan B upon them. Well, and it's them alone, Jamaican people who want a change. Like me, and like that woman there, and like more people. Yeah, man. Both Jamaica and both overseas in the diaspora space. Yeah, man. So, you know, lady, you talk the right thing. You talk the right thing. And when you talk, it make a lot of sense. You know, skip a beat. You know, come off no beat. You dip on card. Yeah, man. Give you an encore for that. Yeah, man, I give you an encore for that. You dip on pints. No joke about that. Dip on pints. And me don't know. All we need out there so is the observer them. Independent observer, PMP independent observers. On the ground. And Joel is send out police. Where's not police in a uniform, it's just in a tight pants. And look like police. To interrupt the people them. Confuse the people them. Because people afraid people in a uniform, you know. When them come with us bullyism and things like that. All them things them have, and we have nothing beside all you know go in the election with. Just the momentum of the people them want a change and want to see that was happening. The poll showing that as well. So I want to satisfied with that and say, well then, against a man like Andrew Wallace, we're not supposed to know him. That means we don't know him enough then. Everybody know him. I know so well then. Because I see it long time. Because in one point of one of my videos, I say, although PMP really have the momentum right now, and we can see the people want to change, but don't surprise if you see Andrew Wallace government back in power. Because they're going to find all different type of way to steal election. That is my exact word. So said, so done. So, you know, really surprised me. It just get me hungry. If you know, the PMP never do enough. And at that, me I talk about. And at that, this lady I talk about too. People who this girl who video sent me when I talk about people, police are driving with box. What police are doing with fucking ballot box in election. Police not supposed to have no ballot box. Police supposed to guide ballot box. It's supposed to have an independent people that carry box. All them slackness there. And I mean I know, you know, there's something strange with that fucking election, you know. And sometimes people say, you slatter about it. Of course. Because if PMP was really putting up a fight, hands on on the fucking thing where them say are going. No, but they make everything just be like normal. Juliet Wallace come back and be Speaker of the House. And one not say nothing, one not walk out and protest against that. If we don't do something, we have to cheat them. They have to change it. Because we have 28 on the seat in the House. Right? 28. I only know on 14 again. Well, I mean, I know. I don't know. But lady, big up yourself. Yeah, man, because you taught the things them in the right way. You put it in every way you can put it where you know say it makes sense. And that's the facts. It make a lot of sense. No doubt about that. Yeah, man, make a lot of sense. Boy, oh boy. Them thing, a lot of people kind of distressed still, you know, all about through this election, you know. And when the PMP them now, they sit down and now do nothing. It's like them let on the people be true. Let them let down people, let them let down themselves. I don't know where I go on, you know. But we'll know where I go on coming up. Yeah. Because we see things we talk. And that's all it is. We see things we talk. We see things we're gonna talk. And we have to. We have to. I will find another video where very, 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 very interested. And when other people outside are talk about how evil Andrew Wallace is, you talk about big world leader as well. We have to take a moment to listen. So well, then I know people know exactly what go on. America know what go on to, you know, but because him a clean and a lick American boot. So once him a lick American boot, the Americans go and watch them and them go on them a do. But them have the file. Them have them file. Yeah. Anyway, back in the next second. Woman, you sexy from your born. Walkie, 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 woman. You born sexy. You sexy from your born. Spin your roll, make them see the bumper. And no dumper. Walkie, 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 woman. Woman, you sexy from your born. Walkie, 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 woman. Me like how you walk. You just a walkie, walkie, walkie. And a talkie, talkie up. You back it up, cock it up, fling it up, ice it up. The thing pretty, pretty, and buffy, buffy, buffy. Walkie, 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 woman. You know sucky, sucky, sucky. You like when me shooby, shooby, shooby up. Walkie, 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 woman. Me like when you sweaty, 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 and wetty, wetty, wetty. Just like when rain a fall off of your body like a raindrop. Walkie, 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 woman. Me like when you wake up and you put on your makeup. Then you say you want to brace up. Not tears up, make you feel up, feel up. Then we kiss up, and the lips. That and the split up. Yo, walkie, 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 woman. Me like how you walk. You just a walkie, 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 and a talkie, talkie up. Yo, the thing pretty, pretty, and buffy, buffy, buffy. You know floppy, 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 or sappy, sappy, sappy. Your skin smooth like a young baby body. That's why them a watchy, 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 and a chatty, chatty, chatty. Woman, you sexy from walkie, walkie, walkie. Yo, me like when you wake up and you put on your makeup. Then you say you want come brace up. Yo, make we kiss up, woman. You sexy from your and the lips, not on the split up. Yo, walkie, walkie, walkie. You just a walkie, walkie, walkie. Walkie, 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 woman. Me like how you walk. Woman, you sexy from your band. You like when me draw the long gun and me stick you up. Walkie, just a pinty up. Whoa, walkie, walkie, walkie. Woman, you sexy from your band. Woman, you sexy from your band. Woman, you sexy from your band. Woman, sexy from your band. Yo, yo, yo. Yeah, man, so that's the thing going on, man. It's the thing where we see I go on, right, you know, boy. You know, this politics earlier kind of fucked up, you know. There are a lot of people. So we're going to play that video. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. Same speed. Yeah.
The people of Jamaica. There are moments in history when silence becomes a betrayal. They, Jamaican politicians, built their power on silence and believed the people would never find out. They wrapped corruption in smiles, covered theft with speeches, and disguised betrayal as leadership. But tonight, the silence is broken, the mask has fallen, and the world must hear the truth about what has been happening in Jamaica under the watch of Andrew Holness. When a leader forgets that power belongs to the people, the nation begins to bleed. And when that bleeding is hidden long enough, it becomes a wound that poisons everything trust, hope, and the future itself. For years, the Jamaican people have been fed carefully crafted words. They've been promised progress while living in neglect. They've been told to believe while their leaders quietly took everything that was meant to build their tomorrow. But truth has a way of arriving when it's least expected. It does not ask for permission. It does not fear titles or positions. It comes like a storm, and when it comes, no mask survives. Today, I speak not because it is easy, but because it is necessary. I speak because corruption, no matter where it hides, is an enemy to all free people. I speak because a leader who betrays his nation does not just steal money, he steals futures. And the future of Jamaica deserves to be protected. When the powerful build their kingdoms on silence, they convince themselves that no one will ever dare to speak. They think power is eternal. They believe wealth can buy truth. They believe the people are too afraid, too tired, too hopeless to rise. But history has a way of breaking illusions. Truth has a way of burning through carefully constructed lies. And when it finally arrives, it does not knock. It kicks down the door. Today, the door has been kicked down in Jamaica. And the name at the center of the storm is Andrew Holness. This is not a whisper. This is not political gossip. This is a revelation. A nation has been bled quietly. A people have been deceived skillfully. And the mask that once covered corruption has finally begun to fall apart.
What must I say, you know? Skillfully, you know. That's what Andrew Wallace do, you know. Skillful, very skillful. So in an election, you come and try to whole baby and a whole baby and all them things there. That's what him do. But during that time, this brother is just a baby holder. It's nothing like that, but that's what him use. So when Abraham talk about him do it skillfully, trick the people him. So that's why we talk about a spell. Because I don't think it's just normal. There's some spell is there. Demonic type of spell too. Evilous. Yeah man. Him upon the people them. Because I'm so skillfully. He might try to get them out well, he might try. He might get away with everything. Every wrong thing when him do, him always get away. SSL, he just get out, right. All of them rascal laundering of money. And him still a go on like say, well then, him want to crush the IC. Look at them. 40 teeth. You call them the fat cats of Jamaica. 49 fat cat. All who lose them seat the other day, you know. You know, make nothing to them, you know, because them all make it already. And that's why they never say nothing. With all the wrongs them are going, nobody never say nothing. I make a little squeak. Because them all, once you're right, you know, you're not going to squeak. You keep your mouth zip, you know, keep your mouth closed. And that them do. So, them lose them election, don't sorry for them. Them all right. They fucking all right. And them still a part of the machine. Yeah, man.
Too long, power in many nations has been treated as a private inheritance rather than a public trust. Leaders speak with the language of the people but govern with the greed of kings. They promise heaven during elections and deliver dust after victory. Jamaica, a country loved and admired for its resilience, culture, and strength, has endured years of political betrayal wrapped in the clothing of democracy. And at the center of this betrayal stands a leader who spoke the language of hope but practiced the politics of greed. Holness promised transparency. He promised development. He promised a nation where every Jamaican would rise with pride and opportunity. But behind those speeches were boardrooms where public resources were treated like personal property. We are talking about public contracts, billions in Jamaican dollars that were supposed to rebuild schools, modernize hospitals, provide clean water to communities, build better roads, and create opportunities for the young. Yet, those funds vanished into a web of private accounts, offshore shelters, and shell corporations designed to make theft invisible. You see, corruption does not happen with noise. It happens with silence. It hides in neatly typed government memos, in smiling photographs at project launches, in glowing reports filled with lies. And while the powerful were feeding on the nation, the ordinary Jamaican woke up every day to failing schools, overcrowded hospitals, unemployment, poverty, and rising insecurity. The government told the people, be patient. But it was never about patience. It was about power protecting theft. When investigative voices tried to speak, they were called enemies. When young activists raised their voices, they were intimidated. When communities protested, they were ignored. The leadership believed they could silence the nation by controlling the narrative. But they forgot one thing. Truth travels even through locked doors. I speak not from a place of rivalry or politics. I speak because injustice anywhere must be confronted. If we allow corruption to become normal, then we teach future generations that betrayal is leadership. Documents now, in public view, reveal how government ministries signed contracts with companies owned or influenced by close associates of Holness's circle. These contracts, worth millions, had no completed projects attached to them. Schools remained unfinished. Clinics never opened. Communities were promised water but continued to live with scarcity. And yet, on paper, everything was completed. The money was gone, but the projects were ghosts. Foreign donors and international partners sent money believing they were helping a nation rise. But much of that money never reached the people. Instead, it built private empires hidden in foreign bank accounts, property portfolios, and luxury investments. A nation cannot grow when its leaders use development as a mask to steal. This is not mismanagement. This is deliberate plunder. As these revelations began to unfold, something powerful started to shift. For the first time in a long time, the fear that had held people hostage began to break. Ordinary Jamaicans started talking, sharing, exposing what they had always suspected. Whistleblowers who once feared for their lives stepped forward. Journalists who were once ignored began publishing hard evidence. Former insiders, those who once sat in the halls of power, began to speak not out of bitterness, but out of conscience. These testimonies are not vague. They are specific. They point to bank transfers, fake procurement processes, inflated contracts, and off-the-books deals. They reveal how entire ministries became pipelines for illicit enrichment. And while these transactions were taking place, the government proudly presented itself to the world as a model of stability. But behind this mask of stability was a quiet robbery of the people's future. When the truth began to surface, Holness's administration moved to control the damage. Attempts were made to discredit the whistleblowers. Investigations were delayed or quietly buried. State media downplayed the issue. Loyalists launched coordinated campaigns to dismiss the reports as politically motivated attacks. But the evidence was too overwhelming to be buried under propaganda. Financial experts traced funds from development accounts to private holdings in tax havens. Investigative teams followed property trails that led from Kingston to Miami, London, and Dubai. People began to realize that their struggles, the lack of proper schools, the decaying infrastructure, the underfunded hospitals, the unemployment were not just accidents of governance. They were the cost of someone else's luxury. And this realization is dangerous for the corrupt. Because when people discover that their suffering is not fate, but the result of someone's greed, their silence breaks like glass. Mass protests are no longer whispers. Communities once divided by politics are now united by anger. University students, market women, transport workers, teachers, and young professionals are marching with a single demand: answers. The shield of untouchability that Holness once believed he had is cracking. Holness believed the fortress of power was unbreakable. But every fortress eventually meets the storm it cannot withstand. I speak tonight not to humiliate a man, but to confront a system that has turned leadership into a private marketplace, a system that has placed power above accountability, a system that has forced people to beg for what already belongs to them. To Holness, I say this directly: power was entrusted to you to build a nation, not to build a personal empire. You were given the hopes of millions, and you turned them into your shield. You were given their faith, and you traded it for luxury. You promised transformation, but delivered deception. History will not remember your words. It will remember your actions. And the world is watching them now, exposed, clear, undeniable. You may gather advisors in the dark, but the light is already here. You may attempt to silence your critics, but the people have already found their voice. The images of protesters flooding the streets of Kingston are not just political theater. They are a symbol of awakening. The chants in the night are not just noise. They are the heartbeat of a people who refuse to be silenced anymore. Every revelation, every leaked document, every exposed deal chips away at the empire of lies. And what is built on lies cannot stand forever. You may try to resist. You may try to hide. You may even try to deny. But truth is patient. It does not rush. It waits. And when it strikes, it leaves nothing untouched. Jamaica stands today at a point where silence is no longer an option. Either the nation rises to demand accountability, or it becomes another story in the long book of nations destroyed by their leaders' greed. I did not come here to speak softly. I came to speak the truth. This is not the end of the story. It is the beginning of a reckoning. Every time a leader betrays his people, the nation bleeds a little. But every time a people rise to reclaim their dignity, the nation heals. Jamaica now faces a choice that will define its future for generations. It can turn its face away and pretend nothing happened, or it can look this truth in the eye and say, no more. The people of Jamaica must understand something vital: power is borrowed from the people. No leader owns it. When the people reclaim what is theirs, no man, no party, no machine can stop them. The world must not stay silent. Regional bodies must not look away. International partners must stop funding governments without demanding transparency. The Caribbean deserves leadership that serves, not leadership that feeds. To wholeness, this is not just an accusation. This is a call to accountability. You can face the truth now, or history will judge you later. But either way, truth always wins. To the people of Jamaica, your voice matters. Your courage matters. The future is not decided in secret meetings.
Yeah, them boys, and
It
them
is
courage
decided in
gone.
the streets, in the classrooms, in the homes of those who refuse to bow to corruption. This is your country. This is your future. This is your fight. Let the world remember Jamaica not for the corruption of its leaders, but for the courage of its people. Power built on lies will fall, but a nation built on truth will rise. The people of Jamaica. There are moments in history when silence becomes a betrayal. They, Jamaican politicians, built their power on silence and believed the people would never find out. They wrapped corruption in smiles, covered theft with speeches, and disguised betrayal as leadership. But tonight,
And that's what them do, well, that's what them do for you, you know. Wrap corruption with smile. Yeah, man. Then they come and say, well, they're not like that, and pretty smile and things like that. Boy, I mean, I tell you, man.
the silence is broken. The mask has fallen, and the world must hear the truth about what has been happening in Jamaica under the watch of Andrew Holness. When a leader forgets that power belongs to the people, the nation begins to bleed. And when that bleeding is hidden long enough, it becomes a wound that poisons everything: trust, hope, and the future itself. For years, the Jamaican people have been fed carefully crafted words. They've been promised progress while living in neglect. They've been told to believe while their leaders quietly took everything that was meant to build their tomorrow. But truth has a way of arriving when it's least expected. It does not ask for permission. It does not fear titles or positions. It comes like a storm, and when it comes, no mask survives. Today, I speak not because it is easy, but because it is necessary. I speak because corruption, no matter where it hides, is an enemy to all free people. I speak because a leader who betrays his nation does not just steal money, he steals futures. And the future of Jamaica deserves to be protected. When the powerful build their kingdoms on silence, they convince themselves that no one will ever dare to speak. They think power is eternal. They believe wealth can buy truth. They believe the people are too afraid, too tired, too hopeless to rise. But history has a way of breaking illusions. Truth has a way of burning through carefully constructed lies. And when it finally arrives, it does not knock. It kicks down the door. Today, the door has been kicked down in Jamaica. And the name at the center of the storm is Andrew Holness. This is not a whisper. This is not political gossip. This is a revelation. A nation has been bled quietly. A people have been deceived skillfully. And the mask that once covered corruption has finally begun to fall apart. For too long, power in many nations has been treated as a private inheritance rather than a public trust. Leaders speak with the language of the people, but govern with the greed of kings. They promise heaven during elections and deliver dust after victory. Jamaica, a country loved and admired for its resilience, culture, and strength, has endured years of political betrayal wrapped in the clothing of democracy. And at the center of this betrayal stands a leader who spoke the language of hope but practiced the politics of greed. Holness promised transparency. He promised development. He promised a nation where every Jamaican would rise with pride and opportunity. But behind those speeches were boardrooms where public resources were treated like personal property. We are talking about public contracts, billions in Jamaican dollars that were supposed to rebuild schools, modernize hospitals, provide clean water to communities, build better roads, and create opportunities for the young. Yet, those funds vanished into a web of private accounts, offshore shelters, and shell corporations designed to make theft invisible. You see, corruption does not happen with noise. It happens with silence. It hides in neatly typed government memos, in smiling photographs at project launches, in glowing reports filled with lies. And while the powerful were feeding on the nation, the ordinary Jamaican woke up every day to failing schools, overcrowded hospitals, unemployment, poverty, and rising insecurity. The government told the people, be patient. But it was never about patience. It was about power protecting theft. When investigative voices tried to speak, they were called enemies. When young activists raised their voices, they were intimidated. When communities protested, they were ignored. The leadership believed they could silence the nation by controlling the narrative. But they forgot one thing. Truth travels even through locked doors. I speak not from a place of rivalry or politics. I speak because injustice anywhere must be confronted. If we allow corruption to become normal, then we teach future generations that betrayal is leadership. Documents now, in public view, reveal how government...
Yeah, man, you know, that's what them labor rights supporters do, you know. Make corruption become normal. And the thing is this, they make it become normal. And them not benefited from it.
This are the comedy.
Yo! It's like a comedy for true. Them keep quiet from corruption, support it, and them not benefit from it. The only thing them benefit, as the lady that said before, a drink of rum and boom, and some chicken. But I mean, I tell you, yo. But anyway, that was a wise, some wise words from Abraham Terrace. You know what I mean? One of the best leader right now in the African space. Yeah, man. And them man they attack. Andrew Wallace can't be even walking them shoes, him dirty shoes lace. Believe you me. Yeah, man. Them man are man for them people. But anyway, that is it. And we know several of them have to play this because this is wise word. And when people outside are look what go on, special big leader for the country, the Americans them know exactly what go on too. Everybody know what go on. But especially Americans, but because them a lick them boot, them alright. First thing them lick them boot with is send back the fucking Cuban doctors and nurses them. And now them not have no nurse and shit. Anyway, we'll give Abraham a welcome round of applause for this speech. Yeah, man. Andrew Wallace, hear this. Him gonna quake in him boot and know so well then, yeah. Of course him hear this. It's out there. Yeah, man. So give him a big round of applause. Yo. Yeah, man. Have to. Big round of applause. Big round of applause for Abraham Terrace. Yeah, man. Boy, oh boy, things are get really bad from bad to worse, you know. In a Jamaica still, you know. Yeah, man. Things are get from bad to worse in a Jamaica, man. And that's all it is. Anyway, people, there for a long time. Big up each and everyone who passed through. Pon the chat, hoping to get something, or if anything, something might, in a way, some people them hear the truth and them now. Rascal, them still go have something to say, you know. But as I'm saying, we care zero. We just talk it as it is, and show it as it is. Real facts. Right? We are talking about Jamaica. We're not talking about fucking party. Andrew has come out in him slang. Choose Jamaica. All of them things they come with it. We then try every little thing and it work for them. Look like them chose some rascal Wobby and everything what them do. Science a work? I don't know. But they must rascal know. Yeah, man. They must know. Science a work or not. But you know, we'll leave it at that. So big up on yourself each and every one again. We're out and running, out and gunning. Out.
A big sound, a play a big tune. Ja Holy Emmanuel, I boy. Ja Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. Well, Gideon go busting out them head again. So much oppression poor people face right now. Them crying out for freedom. Them crying out for free speech. Then said them want to stand up like them black liberators, like Malcolm X and Martin Luther and the ancient monarchy where come pave the way, sir. Free up black people from a tear down them fence, yeah. Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon, well, the Gideon go busting out them head. I listen, I the power of the Trinity. Give us the teaching of His Majesty, and we know war, no devil philosophy. Not until color for man's skin is of no more significant well to the color of his eye. Remember all the war long in 1935.
On Sticky Stocky TV. If your finger is not sticky, subscribe. But if your finger sticky, do not subscribe on Sticky Stocky TV. Big up yourself, King Gaga.